Hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel. Today I am in Galway Aquarium and I'm bringing you along. So I'm just at the start of the visit and I am upstairs. That's where the tour begins. It's a self-guided tour and the cost per person per adult is 15 euros. It's June 2025. Let's go and explore it together. So first of all, we have some lovely stingrays over here. They're the bottom feeders. They actually have the mouth at the bottom over here, and they have some very sharp teeth. Teeth can even crack the oysters and the shells. So there will be some fish. They call one of the tanks. They will be showing the feed at 3 p.m. in a couple of hours. And this particular stingray is called Oscillate River Stingray, and they can live very long lives. This particular species under about 10 years, but some stingrays that I've seen, for example, at Sea Life Aquarium in Dublin, which is now closed, unfortunately, has been shut down. There was this stingray called Ali, who was at that time 30 years old. If you're new to my channel, you're most welcome, and I'm essentially bringing you along in some of the educational trips that I do. Maybe I visit a couple of museums and I like to share it, and also maybe give you a bit of a glimpse of how does this particular museum or maybe a facility like an aquarium looks like, for you to make up your mind if you want to see it, or maybe for those who can't afford seeing it, they can at least have a little glance through my oyster. So once again, the admission was 15 euros for an adult. I also saw some student rates, and they were, I believe, 12 euros for student. There are also some family tickets. Something that I thought was interesting, whether you book it online or in person when you arrive here, there is no price difference. There is no concession. Just by the looks of it, I can see that these are the koi fish. Koi fish can actually live up to 60 years. In aquariums, they're usually fed by something called the pellets. Please subscribe to my channel and you will see that I am currently posting every Wednesday and Sunday, and the videos that I'm posting now would be food hauls, just a couple of I suppose like grocery shopping videos, and that might be something that you would be interested in if you want to know more about cost of living in Ireland, especially Dublin in 2025. Or even earlier if you look back to my videos from the past. So we have here the freshwater feeding. They have some feeds that are on certain times of the day. And since we're now in June, on the 8th of June was International Oceans Day. So they may have had some special activities on that week. So if you're wondering where are we right now, I can bring you right here where is more information. So this is the specific information about maintaining the salmon population. To complete its life cycle, the salmon must be able to swim freely up and down the length of our rivers. So the building of hydroelectric dams or weirs or other such obstacles can make this migration impossible. There is educational information on most of these stands as well. Very important as well about the pollution and how things that shouldn't be flushed down the drain, down the toilet, are being flushed by people, and it's causing huge environmental problems. So just bear in mind, you know, things like tampons, facial wipes, makeup wipes, baby wipes, nappies, sanitary pads, and lots of other things cannot be flushed down the drain. Please don't do it. Let's go back and have a little look at the freshwater fish, so piranhas, who originally live in Amazon and can live up to about 30 years, or to be exact, up to 15 years. And they are not evaluated when it comes to the endangered or not, I understand. And also, as you're visiting the Galway Aquarium, you'll see lots of different conservation tips and advice. So in this case, we can see that move puffer is least concern, and some you'll see as endangered, or, you know, different levels of risk. So they have put quite a bit of work in making it more like a Amazon, isn't it? Like a freshwater facility. No, this is our lovely piranha fish over here hanging out in the group. You can see me as well. Hello. And there are little tiny fish there that are actually just helping to clean up the tanks. They're the bottom feeders, so they're essentially like helpers, you know, like helping to clean up. You can see them here. Comment down below if you know the name of these helpers, and I would say they should be also listed over here. Suckermouth catfish, most likely. Amazon basin is the habitat. Puffer and Conga tetra. So yeah, we have now pretty much concluded the downstairs, or actually the upstairs. You're advised to start from the upstairs, and so now is just a little recap. That's where we went so far. Freshwater feeding, so it seems like it is about the freshwater upstairs, and then I assume we'll be going downstairs to explore more of the saltwater fish and habitats. Remains to be seen. Stay tuned. So let's explore what could be here. We're here around the salmon and trout. You can see the trout and some education. You can see the lock gates from the Salmon Weir Bridge. The Salmon Weir Bridge was constructed in 1818, and it was intended to link the old gale on the site of the cathedral with the courthouse. Goal, that is. And here you can see the red list conservation status of the animals. It goes from not valued all the way to the extinct. So a lot of people are coming back, subscribers, people who come back to my channel to see what I'm posting, to see what I'm putting out. So greetings to you, and thank you very much for being active, for being just kind, and a lot of very kind and nice comments. It's important to never do the flash photography because it may disturb animals. Imagine if you were just resting and somebody started flashing. You know, there is that immediate stress response. This looks like an education room.
This resilience not only aids their survival, but also makes their subject of interest to scientific research, particularly in the fields of medicine and biotechnology. Some sponge species produce chemicals with temporary fish and others by
So this is where we have started, and that's the upstairs. A little glance to the downstairs where the bathrooms are, and what they have, the splash pool. There is a special tank with a splash for that particular type of fish who would naturally have a lot of, you know, kind of like those waves. They need it to keep it more natural to the specific species. So you can see some decorative work. This is the skate life cycle over here. In case this video will stop at some point, be aware that there will be another part of it. And if video is not going to stop, it means that there will be no next part. It means that I have filmed everything in one consecutive video. So again, education, and this is the rock pool. That's how it looks. In Dublin, you would have been in a position to actually, with the help of a member of staff, to actually touch the starfish very gently and carefully, while the starfish was gently held under the water by a staff member. And I can see the starfish. They are everywhere. Over here, one wrapped up. We have exact one, same here. Actually, starfish, they naturally lose their legs or arms, and it grows back. So, different types of starfish. This is maybe a sea cucumber. And once again, we have a reminder not to touch the animals, which is a reasonable ask and should be self-explanatory. So it's the rock pool, 3 segments of it. So look, what we'll do is we'll continue going for a little while, okay? And please comment down below, have you visited Galway Aquarium? Here we have, under the microscope, sharp or shark scales. So, shark scales, we have currently the shark scales. It looks to me as it is the shark called one of the smaller sharks that you can actually find in Irish waters. Audio visual room, that's what I filmed a moment ago. You know, it's quite tall, everything is quite, you know, all the way up to the ceiling. So sometimes when I'm very close to these objects, it's hard to film it in that sense to give you the full idea of it. But when I am closer, or when I'm on the other kind of angle of it, I can give you a better understanding. And once again, it's for you to see if maybe you're in a position where you actually can't go here, or maybe you can't afford to go here, or maybe you have kids or somebody with special needs and you just want to have a glance whether it would be a good fit for you or for them to come here in the first place. In terms of the sensory stimulation. I saw in the reception that they have the air muffs as well, if you or someone of yours may require it. It's not very loud here, but again, if somebody has a special sensory requirements, there is a bit of that water sound which may not be suitable for everyone, and a slight ambient music as well. Hello, you can see me again. And this is the moon jellyfish. Jellyfish are very simple animals that have no brain, no heart, and no eyes. They have no internal hard skeleton and are 97% water. Yet remarkably, for all this simplicity, they're very successful and abundant animals that play an important role in our coastal seas. So this concludes part 2, or actually part 1, of me visiting Galway Aquarium in June 2025, where the cost per visit per adult is 15 euros, and you can buy it here in person or purchase it online. This is not sponsored video, it's just an educational heads up for those who may be interested. I will make a video of the downstairs as well, so just click now to see the part 2. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.